Okay folks, thanks for clicking on the video. So as the title says, this is going to be bushcraft fishing lures. Just collected some dead lantana and I'm going to utilise all bushcraft gear or survival gear, stuff you might have in a bug out bag or any other sort of survival kit. Now, I'm not just going to make one lure, I'm going to make several, and I'll take them out the boat, use conventional fishing gear to try them out. Alright, I'm going to get into this. I might carve the end out first, just to get myself started with it. So I've already cut it off square when I had it off up in the bush. And if you know lantana at all, it's got like a softer core to it. So the heartwood is like a spongy sort of material. I don't know if I mentioned it, this is going to be a popper. Alright, what I'm going to do is take out some of these inner threads. Hopefully I can get that through that tiny little eye. Right. Cut that off. So the trick is to twist it up tight and then hit it with some peat. If you just try to singe the end of it, it don't work. Right, so I've fused both those ends, but I've still got two separate pieces. The hook in the middle. Right, so as you can see, hooks are sharp. So what I did was double overhand knot in there to form that loop, and then worked it out roughly where I needed it. Did another 2 knots there, just overhand knots there, another single overhand knot there to form a loop. That's where I'll tie my fishing line. So when I pull this through, it wedges in there. Doesn't quite come out this end, but what I'll do is I'll get it close enough to where I'm happy with it, just somewhere there, and then I'll take my dental floss. This is going to be my binding. To stop it sliding down, I'm just going to make a little flat spot in it. Alright guys, well there it is, finished. Got that rock lashed up underneath there. Hopefully it all stays on there over time from constant casting out and retrieves. And I'm hoping that I haven't put too much weight on there that it's going to sink. I want it to float but still track through the water. So if I didn't put a weight on there, it's just going to roll and spin all around the place. So I'm hoping with that on there, it's going to hold it steady in the water like that, and it skips across the top. And yeah, but anyway, we'll take it out in the water, see how we go. Fingers crossed. Alright, real short fishing trip there for you. So I've got a confession to make. I've actually been rushing to get this video done, and I've been away on holiday, so I only had an hour yesterday to work on it, and worked on it last night making lures. And the plan was to go out this morning and fish for a number of hours. We only got about an hour and a half fishing in, so couldn't do a great deal. But the reason I've been rushing to get the video done is that I've got to go in for eye surgery, so I'm not going to be able to make a video for a number of weeks. So I was trying to get this one ready for you at least, so you'd have one. So this is the lure I was working on yesterday. It's a little popper, and it worked alright actually on the water. Not as good as a commercial one, and it kind of looks a bit weird, but I don't know, I think if I was a fish and I saw that moving across the top, I'd still have a go at it if I was hungry. So that was that one. Now last night I made some more. So I had this lure here. There's a rock lashed off underneath it, but it's got like a diving bib on it, and it actually worked. It dove down probably 2 feet and sort of tracked along, and it seemed to work alright. Like I had a wobble for a couple of meters, but then it just started tracking sideways, so I had to give it like little jerky retrieves to get some action in it. But it did float, so when I stopped retrieving, it would float to the top. So if you're reeling it through and you hit a log, you could stop and float up over the log and keep going. So in that regard, it worked well. And this is my kind of radical lure with a segment in it. So there's a rock underneath each part to try to get it sitting right in the water. And again, it sort of worked. It's sort of more heavy in the back end, so the back sort of hung down underwater a bit like that. But yeah, again, you had to impart the action on it, but it still moved across the top of the water, so like some sort of little critter, whether it be a lizard or something. But yeah, as I said, trying to maneuver the boat. Had my father out there with me, and so I was steering the boat. He was casting lures, so he got a fish on conventional gear using a bought lure, my lure. But yeah, I was trying to operate the boat as well as cast lures, as well as try to film, and yeah, it just wasn't working too well. So, but anyway, yeah, short day. I couldn't do more yesterday with the filming of the making these lures, just because my parents have got a mango orchard, or a small orchard, and yeah, my father's just not in the position to be able to climb the trees and stuff like that anymore, so had to help out there and pick the crop yesterday, so I didn't have a chance to work on the lure more. And yeah, and they've got commitments and stuff today. So anyway, surgery tomorrow, so fingers crossed I'll see you all again soon. Pardon the pun, the eye surgery gag there. But yeah, thanks for your support, guys. Sorry I couldn't do a better video. I was half tempted not to put a video up for you at all, but I thought some of you might like to see it, and that'd be my phone. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Support me by subscribing if you haven't done so already. Check out my other videos in the meantime before I come back and put another one up. But for now, thanks, guys. Catch you around. I'm going to go grab that phone. Oh, stop ringing. Better go see who it was. Thanks, guys. See you next time.